welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows. My name is Melody, and I just want to thank you all for watching. Thank you for all the subscribes. Thank you for all the messages. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. So, we're going to start the new moon readings. Am I going to get them all done today? Probably not, but I am going to start working on them today and work through with them until I get them done. All right, but we are going to start off with the star sign of Virgo. Virgo sun, moon, rising, and Venus, because we are going to pull some love cards. So, again, it is for the new moon in Virgo that we got coming here in just a few days. We should already be feeling the energies. I know I am, because I slept most of the day. And that's the thing with the moon. I either sleep or I don't sleep. It's like I can't have that happy medium. So I'm already feeling it. And I'm sure that you guys are too. So let's go ahead and get started, Virgos. We got two cards for you. So there is something being adjusted within you. I'll pull it up close here. Some sort of an adjustment. They're telling you an adjustment is required. And there is a win-win outcome forecasted for you. We have the full moon in Libra. We do have, it's the new moon in your sign, Virgo. But what is in Libra is, I think Mercury's in Libra. The Divine Feminine's in Libra. Let's see what else. I had to think here. I'm not exactly sure. I didn't do the planetary alignment before I started the video. However, I do know that the timekeeper slipped back in a degree. We are now in 7 degrees. We got a bunch of signs that are opposite of one another in the same degree. I think Neptune and something else is exact opposite of one another in 22 degrees. And then we have the sun and Chiron, I think at both 11 degrees. Don't hold me to that. But if you want to check it out on your own, I go to astroseek.com. There is where you can find out everything about what is happening in the planets. And if you want to, if you're not sure where all of your Virgo placements are, or if you'd like to know where all your placements are, you can go there and do a natal chart as well, Virgos. All right, so something is being adjusted. I feel like what is being adjusted is definitely within yourself, within your emotional body, because the moon is about your emotions, things that are reflected within you. So the new moon is about setting positive intentions. It's about, new energy, new fresh energy. Also, I feel things that are hidden in the darkness come into the light. So that you can reflect upon them and let them go. So it's a little bit about the moon's energy. I don't have my paperwork in front of me right at this moment to go 100%. But we have that win-win outcome where when you adjust your mental and emotional body, right? When you adjust it, then you have this win-win outcome. And the reason why I say mental is because of Libra energy. Libra is air energy. Air is our thoughts, our communication. So when you adjust your emotions and your mental thoughts and you bring them into a state of balance, there is where your win-win outcome is. All right. So for these readings, we're going to use runes. These are hematite. Hematite is a good grounding stone. It's also good for accessing your past lives. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and use them. So I don't see too many readers on here who do use runes. I've come across a few, but not as many as tarot and oracle cards. So I've decided to do a 3 rune spread. So the first one is going to represent your present moment, Virgo. What is Virgo's present moment? I'll put the bag in front of you so you can see that I am not looking in the bag and choosing the rune. I'm actually shaking them around because I stuck a frankincense in there and activated them. So let's go ahead and pull your rune. Present situation. All right, so this is your rune. And this rune is, I call it the lopsided X, but it's called Naughties. I really don't know how you could really invert this. It says your dark side blocks you and makes you weak. Investigate what makes you so attractive to bad luck. All right. Again, that new moon energy. So your present moment is telling you, see why bad luck, why you're attracted to bad luck. What is it? What is that dark energy that is blocking you, making you feel weak? And why are you always attracting bad luck, Virgo? So that is your present moment energy. Your present situation, reflecting within. And whenever you reflect within, what do? You need to adjust that. Right? Adjust it so that you can have a win-win outcome, so that you can have a sense of a more balanced lucky phrase. All right, so this one is the attitude to be taken. So this is the attitude to be taken, Virgo. The attitude to be taken. And we have this one. When I see this rune, it reminds me of them stickers that you used to see on the back of the card. It says, "What would Jesus do?" I don't know. Every time I see it, that's what I think of. And this one is called... I'm looking. All right, Othilla. Othilla. It's in the upright position. It means a radical breakup ahead, but you will reach your dreams, your role in society, material goods, and your beliefs. To find out how you really are, you may need to put away some of your claims. So they're telling you to put away some claims. So that is what you need to adjust. I feel like what you really need to adjust is your thought process. Your thought process about your luck situation. And the thing is when you do that, when you do adjust the mental body as, oh, instead of I have bad luck, or my thing is, I always say this too, if I don't have bad luck, I don't have no luck at all. But when you adjust that thought process and you shift it to saying, okay, what happened? Why did I have this case of bad luck? Or why do I feel this way? Right? Then you shift your beliefs, right? It again brings you into this state of balance. So that was the attitude to be taken, is to find out how you really are. You may need to put away some of your claims. So that is the attitude to take, is to go within and figure out why you feel like you always have bad luck, and then adjust it. So this is the direct consequence derived from your attitude. The direct consequence derived from your attitude, Virgo. All right, and we have, this is called the thorn, all right, because it looks like a thorn. All right, so this one is called Thurzaz, Thurizaz. and it is in the upright position. So this door is a symbol that observe every moment, every detail, think it all over and get freed from your ghost, then cross the border. All right. So again, observe why you think you always have bad luck. What is it that you need to let go of, the ghost that you need to let go of, right? And then adjust it. What do you need to adjust is your thought process. And that will help adjust and open up a new door to this positive energy, to this period of luck, to this state of balance, all right? So let's go ahead and pull some more cards for you, Virgo. What is it that Virgo needs to surrender in this new moon energy? What does Virgo need to surrender in the new moon energy? Surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking a goal and do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. Yeah. So be a little playful, breaking free and adjust your overthinking some sort of a goal. Why do you feel like you always have bad luck, right? So they want you to break free of that. Take a break from overthinking whatever your goal is, right? Adjust that. Take some time out. Go outside. Tap into nature. Go for a walk in the nature. Go for a walk in the trees, right? Have some fun. Because playtime will rejuvenate your energy. Look at all the colors, right? Look at the yellow. Let me pull this up here. See all the yellow on it? The yellow is the solar plexus. Look at the house in the background. And what's getting me is this water wheel, right? The water wheel. So when you adjust your thought process, right? You adjust your thought process and adjust your feelings, and you start feeling more at home with who you are. You make this time to have a little bit of fun, to have this energy of what you want to create, and adjusting that power to what you want to create. All right, so beautiful. Love it. All right, so now we're going to tap into a little bit of love energy for you, Virgo. So what's happening with love in the new moon in Virgo for you, Virgo? What is happening with love for Virgo in the new moon in Virgo? All right, so something is definitely on the horizon for you when it comes to love. Beautiful. So something when it comes to love is on the horizon. And maybe that's why you need to adjust your thought process. Whenever we think we're unlucky in love, right? And I've even said this myself, Virgo, so this is the reason why I can resonate with you, is, I had a particular person who come in, and he's the one who, he awoke me, right? He started my first awakening. He's the one who awoke me to a little bit about myself, a little bit about my journey, and then he scooted. And it totally broke me down. And I swore after that, I was like, if I can't trust my best friend, who can I trust, right? And I started thinking, well, maybe in this life, I'm just not meant for love, since I'm having all this bad luck. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because this is what I'm feeling for you. So when you adjust your thought process and stop overthinking this goal about love, then you have this sense of balance. And when you have this sense of balance, what you do is you attract that same vibrational energy to you. So adjusting your thought process, having a little bit of fun, not overthinking so much, right? Purify it, and then you will see that shift, that new door opening. Yeah, so there is definitely something that needs to end, some sort of a transition. Again, especially with Thursdays coming through, that's that door. When you have a thorn in your side, and you constantly feel like you're not lucky in anything. You're not lucky in love. You're not lucky in life. That's a thorn in your side. But when you adjust that, right? When you adjust that and you put an ending to that thorn in your side and you allow that to end, then you go through this rebirth. So I feel like you're just going through a bit of a rebirth where you're letting that old mental paradigm crash and burn, right? And when you go through the other side, coming out of that period of darkness, you see something from a different perspective. You see the light of a situation. Look at all the light, right? You see the light of a situation of, why didn't I do that earlier? Why didn't I purify my mental body? Why didn't I purify my emotional body, right? So I feel like, and this is a major point for you, Virgo, especially with the death card coming through. So you're going through not only a mental rebirth, but you're going through an emotional rebirth. And I feel like you're also going to go through a spiritual rebirth where you're going to start seeing your world from a different perspective, less from a dark energy and more from a light energy. And that is where you're going to bring in that sense of balance. All right, so let's go ahead and pull. What are some signs that they are showing you, Virgo? What are some signs that Spirit could be showing you in this new moon in your sign, Virgo? Yeah, how to see the beauty, right? See the beauty of your life and break free of overthinking, break free of that dark energy, and be more in, like, allow your mental and emotional body to be in that state of balance. So I feel like you'll see the beauty of why perhaps a particular relationship did not work. And you have this sense of freedom to not allow the thoughts of, oh, well, in my case, like I said, I'm not lucky in love, you saying that I'm not lucky in love, shifting out of that, breaking free of that, right? So they're telling you it's time to break free. It is time to break bread with a new perspective. It is time to adjust, right? It's time to adjust the situation. All right, so let's pull some crows messages. What's some crows advice for you, Virgo? Some crows advice for Virgo. Yeah, you actually open yourself up to being vulnerable. Why? Because you're not so weighed down. The thing is when our thoughts weigh us down, our thoughts play a big part, right, in our life. I cannot open myself up to be vulnerable again. I cannot, I always have bad luck when I open myself up to being vulnerable. When you shift out of that overthinking process, there's where you opening yourself up and having a sense of freedom to see the beauty of everything that has happened in your life. And you adjust that limited beliefs or that overthinking, and you're able to be more vulnerable to new things, to a more balanced energy. So let's go ahead and pull this card. It flew out of the deck. Yeah, so you need to cross the bridge, right? On your journey, you need to cross that bridge to more of a sense of balance. If you look, the bridge is going right over to that balanced energy too. So you've been on a journey for a while. And when you cross the bridge in your soul's essence, and you see, right? And I feel like that's why Thor come through. This one here, this Thor is as. You're walking through a different door, a door of transition where you can be more vulnerable. You can have this sense of freedom to express yourself. You can have this sense of freedom to open up right? And surrender to having fun in your life. Because why? Because you're adjusting that overthinking. You're adjusting that dark energy. And you are crossing the bridge from this dark energy into more of a balanced energy, more of a light-hearted energy. All right, so let's get Archangel advice. So in order for you to ascend, I feel, on your journey, you have to break free. You have to have this sense of freedom to bring in your masculine and feminine energies into this sense of balance to continue on your journey. And when you cross the bridge, what you do is you leave everything behind, right? You leave all that negativity, all that dark energy behind. Why? Because you're transitioning. You're going through a rebirth. Like I said, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Yeah. So you have Archangel Raphael coming in and telling you, take several deep breaths, Virgo, and exhale slowly to awaken your energy to release old patterns. So Archangel Raphael is telling you to breathe. And I feel like when you go out into nature and you connect with the natural world, you connect with nature, and you just take and breathe in these deep breaths, and you smell all the crisp air around you, and you just pay attention to nature, all of the birds singing, the crickets creaking, any noises around you of nature, natural nature, and you just breathe, you will be surprised at how well it works and how refreshed you feel. Because why? Because you're awakening and you're letting go through that breathing process. And I feel like it'll help to awaken your crown chakra on your journey, because I feel like you are in the process of crossing a cosmic bridge, crossing a very important bridge in your soul's journey, in your spiritual journey. All right. So what do the romance angels want to tell you? Yeah, you need to trust, right? Your situation is calling for you to have faith. So you need to trust that love is on the horizon. All right, you need to trust that. So let's see what crystal do you recommend for Virgo to carry with them in the new moon energy? So we have rabbit, spontaneity, abundance, and bravery. Rabbit also, to me, is sacral chakra energy, which is where we hold on to them emotions. So rabbit, I'm trying to get it to focus for you. See if I can. Spirit of rabbit, teach me to face my fears so that I may learn the lessons needed to move forward. Okay. I'm trying to get it to adjust, so I apologize. All right, so there you go. And jet. Jet is a black stone, which will help keep you grounded. And we have bismuth, transformation, cohesion, and change, which will align all of your chakras. And we already got the transformation back here with the death card right there. I am complete, to help you feel whole again. Exactly. All right, Virgo, so those are your messages. Make sure that you like the video. Make sure that you share the video if you know somebody who would resonate with the messages. Also, if you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And thank you for watching, and have a blessed new moon.